Top four looks as unlikely as it did last week. 10 points the gap to Spurs, who we'll see shortly here. And Watford stay there in 10th place at 36 points. I think just needing...
Guys, well played. Petter, big day for you personally, contributing to a fantastic result for the team. How big a step forward was that today?
Well, when you are in the difficult moment and you have a run of results which go against you, obviously, you need to look at yourself and you need to find, the way out. Obviously, we had a big result in a midweek in Milan, and I thought that we carried this determination today. We played against very good side in the form as well, and it was not as easy as the score says because we scored the goals in the right moments.
Oba, goal last week and another goal today. Can you feel that best form starting to come slowly?
Yeah, it started to come. I think today it was a great team effort, and the confidence I think is back, and for me as well. So I'm feeling better. I have to say that I have to thanks to my teammates. Yeah, that's it.
Has it been tough because you come into a new league and a new club at a difficult time? I think we all know that.
Yeah, of course. I think it's not always easy to come in a new team and integrate the group, but okay, it was a difficult moment I think for the club, and now we back on the form, so that's good for us.
So Petter, a couple of landmarks for you today. Firstly, a first penalty save for Arsenal. You smile. What were you thinking as he stood over it, and did it have a little bit of extra edge because it was Troy Deeney and because what was said after the last game?
No, he scored the penalty when we played the first game over there, and I thought, I thought that it kind of surprised me that he shot in the first game, that he shot the other side. And today, the way he took the ball, the way, sometimes you just go and you have that feeling, and today, I felt that it's going to be the right moment.
Did you just kid him a little bit? You took a big step and then went the other way?
I did a little bit, but I think, my timing was quite good to put him off, probably, I don't know. But I have to say that, sometimes you do the right thing and you are short or you go wrong way. But the only thing was that when I got the hand to it, because he shot very hard. I got the hand to it because he shot very hard. So I didn't know where the ball went across. I saw it coming across.
You had to wait for that first penalty save. You had to wait as well for that 200th Premier League clean sheet. First goalkeeper to get there, though. What does it mean?
It's an unbelievable personal milestone, obviously, and I had, we took only 16 games to 18 games to 9 clean sheet at the start of the season, and when we reached the 199, and obviously since then, we had to wait 11 games, which is, sometimes frustrating, but the most important is when the team wins, and in the stretch we didn't win, so it was the most difficult to accept, but you need to carry on. And I always believe in the work I'm doing every day, and I believe that one day is going to turn.
Well done to both of you. Oba, just have a little job for you. Premier League man of the match is Petr Cech. Careful, it's heavy that.
Of course, congratulations.
Thank you very much. I hope next date is mine as well.
Richly deserved today, Petr Cech, his 200th Premier League clean sheet. That is an incredible milestone, as he says, Jamie, isn't it?
Incredible goalkeeper. We're just debating off air, actually, is he the greatest Premier League keeper ever? If you were picking your ultimate 11, would he be your keeper? For me, I would probably just go towards Schmeichel, but he has been incredible. A fantastic keeper, a real gentleman. He's a class act, no two ways about it.
We've been waiting for that penalty save as well, haven't we, Thierry?
Everybody's been waiting for that one, especially him. And what an occasion to do it, to be able to reach 200 games without conceding a goal. It's just crazy when you think about it. But hey, he came at the right time, and especially after what he said after the last game, it seems like, and we were all saying it, he's going to save that. There's no way he can concede that. The way the game was going for him, and he did.
In a muted atmosphere, can Arsenal be satisfied with what they've done today, Tim?
Yeah, I think so. I think small steps. Good result against AC Milan, win at home amongst half of their fans. And it's small steps going forward. I can see them going unbeaten now for the rest of the season until they meet Man United at Old Trafford on April the 29th, wherever it is, and they'll lose that one. And then they just got to get ready for Europa League football because it's a crystal ball. Well, that's basically it.
What about this one? Talk us through the pass here, Tim, because it's really surprising.
Well, the second ball's good. Mkhitaryan anticipates, he gets on the second ball, and then he puts that straight pass in there. Anyone else, if I'm passing that ball, I'm trying to find him in there to the right-hand side, but he knows him. He knows him from Dortmund. He knows what pace he's got. He does all right there, see, Aubameyang. Then he sets his, he knows his mate's got the ball. He knows he's going to find him exactly there. And then this is a simple finish for him.
Puts the turbos on. And a really good finish. Maitland-Niles then gets himself in a bit of a pickle, Jamie. What would you be advising on how to... What to do in this situation next time is there?
He doesn't move his feet, does he? That's the problem. You know, he's almost got to find a way to move your feet quicker. It's a lovely piece of play, look, in and out. And once you do that, you're in trouble. He just leaves his leg out there. It's actually what I would call lazy defending. He's not on his toes, he's not anticipating it. When you've got a player that's got pace like that, you have to find a way, even if they're going to knock it past you, get out of the way. You can't bring him down like that in the box. I think I always call that sloppy defending.
And talk about that crystal ball. As soon as the penalty was awarded, Thierry said, Petr Cech will save this.
It smelled like it. Why? Because, you know, Troy Deeney, after what he said, 200, you can keep you can have that record, sorry, I wanted to say, and just because of what happened last week also, everything was right in front of him to save it, and finally he saved one for Arsenal.
Didn't have the kahunas.
Glad you said that.
Yeah, sorry, Troy, he's a bit of a lump, but what about with
Well, he's invited it on himself, hasn't he, quite frankly. Grounds for optimism as well, Tim. That little combination between Mkhitaryan and Aubameyang moving forward.
Yeah, I mean, they're two big signings for the football club, and they're offensive players. And with this guy as well, I'm sure Ozil enjoys playing with these two world-class players, because that's what they are. They just need foundations in and around these. They've undoubtedly got talent, these guys, but unfortunately they haven't got no foundations there at the moment. They haven't got the centre half. It's a poor goalkeeping mistake. You know, he's tried to whip it in the other corner and he's come back in there. I know he tries to anticipate him going to his right hand, but Arsenal, they know they've got problems. They don't need to tell them. You know, they're going backwards. They need to rebuild, and they've got players in offensive areas which can hurt teams whenever on their day. But they need some foundations there. They need some men like Petr Cech. We've said recently he's the man coming out publicly and talking to the press. He's took it on his own shoulders to be able to do that. A lot more of them have to take more responsibility.
A lot's been said this last 3 or 4 weeks. Now it's about, so they haven't got anything to play for. They've got a lot to play for. They can go and win the Europa League, get themselves back in the Champions League. But what Tim's saying is right. It's about building confidence. And it's actually not just on the field. That they've got to get the confidence back on in the terraces. You look, there's empty seats there. This is a big club. They've got to start to believe, but they need to see better performances. You know what it's like, Thierry? It takes a little bit of time. Once they get that, who knows what can happen? They've still got a lot to play for this year.
It's all about Thursday, Thierry, for Arsenal.
Yeah. It was before the game. What you want is to still to have momentum by winning today, but it is about Thursday when you saw the team they put out today.
More reaction to Arsenal's victory over Watford on Sky Sports News and across our digital platforms, and when we come back here on Super Sunday.